let me show you how to make what we call stromboli. There's a bunch of other names for it, I know, but it's where we're going to take I'm going to do 2 loaves of the French bread, okay? And then I'll slice it, leave one side attached, scoop out the bread in the top and the bottom. And then I've made a meat mixture that is a pound of ground beef and a pound of the breakfast sausage. I did Jimmy Dean, and then I did ground chuck, and I cooked that together. Of course, I drained all the grease, but in that it calls for a medium onion and a medium bell pepper chopped. My kiddos don't like that, I told y'all before, and so I did do just a little strip of bell pepper, and it's given it a wonderful flavor. I caution you again, unless you really love a strong flavor of bell pepper, I would cut back on that. But anyway, I have done probably a teaspoon and a half of onion powder, garlic powder. I did probably a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I did probably a teaspoon of salt and pepper. And now that could adjust for you, because you may like the flavor, one flavor over the other. You take the recipe and then you tweak it and you make it your own, is what you do. And that's what I want you to do, is make it to be where your family will love it. But once we scoop this out, and we'll do this after lunch, so it'll be after church, so it'll be fresh. I've got some mozzarella, I've got some provolone, and I've actually got some pepper jack, and I'm gonna kind of mix. Then we're gonna put cheese in the boat in the bottom. We're gonna put the meat mixture and then more cheese on top, and then fold the top back on it, wrap it in foil, and it'll go in the oven, a 350 oven, for 20 to 25 minutes, just long enough to melt that cheese. And then you bring it out, and I usually do let it set for a few minutes so that maybe it's not so runny, and you just slice it. Now, to this meat mixture, you add any kind of spaghetti sauce. I did a 4 cheese, I think it was. You can do any flavor. I didn't do the whole jar because I don't want spaghetti sauce, that mixture, running everywhere, because it makes it so messy. And so you'll see that I have done mine to leave it, there's no stuff. It's just really flavorful with that and all the stuff that's in there. And let me make sure I've told you everything. The onion, cheese, the bell pepper, of course the bread, a jar of spaghetti sauce, and the sausage and hamburger. And that's all it is to it, y'all. And again, look at how wonderful this meat mixture looks. See? And you could put that whole jar, but you're gonna have sauce running everywhere. If you like a meatball sub that's so messy and everything, then you may want that whole jar. Adjust that. Like I said, tweak it and make it your own recipe. I think that's what's so wonderful when we share recipes, is that we do tweak them to the way that our family likes them. And so the stromboli will be that with a Caesar salad, and I'm making lemon chess squares that you'll get the recipe for too, is our lunch today. It's a to-go plate and it's simple. So I hope you'll try this, and I will come back and let you see what it looks like when it's put together. Okay, I'm back with, I'll just show you this one. I put provolone in this one. See how I just took a spoon and rolled it down, and see that's how the came out of the middle of it. I just rolled it out. And so I've got cheese, and so I'm gonna go with the meat mixture inside this, and then we're gonna put more cheese on top, and then we're going to, family's coming in, so Milo's getting all excited. Let me show you right here. And then I'm gonna go with more meat mixture on this one. And then we're gonna put cheese on top, and then I've got them on foil, and we're gonna just wrap them and put them in the oven until the cheese has an opportunity to melt. So, Milo, y'all hear him? He is so excited. Everybody's coming in. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna close it over. I don't know that I can pick it up to show it to you, but anyway, this is kind of what it looks like. I've got all the meat mixture in there, and I'm gonna cover it, and then we'll come back and I'll let you see what it looks like after we've melted all the cheese and everything, and when we slice it. Hey, I realized I cut these and family has left with them before I showed you the finished product. They were all ready to get their food and get. But this, I've taken a bite of, and it is so good. This is how the stromboli looks on the inside. It's just a simple meat mixture, and you can doctor that up as much as you want. I put provolone on the bottom on one of them. I don't know if this is the provolone. I think this has the mozzarella on top and bottom, but one of them I put provolone. And anyway, it is so good. But that's the way it looks once you've put it in the oven and you have melted it. I put 20 minutes, and then so that I'm actually going to eat mine just like that because it picks up. Now the pieces in the middle are not going to pick up that nicely because there'll be a little bit of meat mixture still falling, but it's not running with the tomato sauce dripping out. But that's what it looks like. I hope you'll try it. I hope you'll keep faith in your heart, peace in your home, and good food on your table. I love you, and God bless.